All right, guys, welcome to my channel, guys. So there is a mystery built around the life of Nnamdi Kanu, and if you look around this man, you will understand that it's not about the seven count charges, but it was all about conspiracy that brought about the seven count charges. But there are a lot of things that we've tried trying to figure out how these things are actually possible, and the reason why Nnamdi Kanu said everything he said, and 90% of everything he said has come to reality. I think the Nigerian government is supposed to have taken this man serious, not in the aspect they are actually going. Nnamdi Kanu, since he's been convicted and has been taken to prison, governors, senators, men of different calibers in the government sectors, in big offices in Nigeria and outside Nigeria has been going to go and visit him. Shockingly enough, we are also told that the governor of Sokoto went to go and visit him after the visit of Governor Alex Oti, which is the Abia State governor. So tell me, what is the mystery? What is the mystery about Nnamdi Kanu? Is it just that all the things he said came to pass, or there's something about the man that we don't know? Because if this was to be some other guy, I tell you, they would have wasted him. They would have buried him long time. But what is it that is preserving this man? There's a mystery built around this man. That's why, and that's one thing that Igbo people needs to always know. And also know that you cannot just play with this man and go scot-free. As a matter of fact, just like same way God said that David is the apple of his eyes. Nnamdi Kanu, it seems like Nnamdi Kanu is the apple of our eyes, we the Igbo. Alright, because Guanom now, like look at the way things are going. Anyways, that is not an issue yet. But what bothers me is that the Nigerian government has refused to accept the fact that Nnamdi Kanu has not wronged any one of them. Is he convicted for broadcasting? Is he convicted for something he never did? I don't actually see, and I've never heard that someone can actually be convicted for saying something, just for some things he said. Because if you look at the judgment that day, according to what Judge Omotosho read, there is a lot of conspiracy in that which he read. If you listen to it very well, there is a lot of conspiracy in the construction of that particular judgment that he read. But that's not an issue. What we are concerned now is how Nnamdi Kanu will regain his freedom. And I thank God that even the government is now seeing that, Nnamdi Kanu is not a normal being. Because ever since Nnamdi Kanu was convicted and has been taken to prison, a lot of strange things have started happening. Are you also going to say that these ones are being powered by the iPod? Or these ones are being sponsored by the iPod? All right. So, but if you look at the state of things, few days ago we heard that Sheikh Gumi, all right, made a statement saying that even Nnamdi Kanu, that means that if the man had the opportunity to visit Nnamdi Kanu in the prison, he would. He would. But the thing there is that, the government will always claim, and they will tell you that, oh, these certain things are not possible when it comes to do with the Igbos, all right, with the Nigerian government. All right, so anyways, I'll leave you guys to listen to what Moyole Sowore said in this particular video. And this will shock you because there's a lot of things, there's a lot of negotiations, there's a lot of offers, there is a lot of conspiracy at the same time going on in respect of Nnamdi Kanu's issue. And that is to tell you that the judgment is not right. If the judgment was ever right, there wouldn't be any form of negotiation or further conspiracy or maybe some other offer on how he can come out of the prison. So let's listen to Moyel and I'll be right back. And please don't be in a hurry to leave as this video provides a lot of information and we also have some other updates that will keep you updated, that will keep you informed of what is currently going on in Biafran land.
A lot of conversation about Nnamdi Kanu's situation, including revealing to the Nigerian people that his trial was pre-planned. Everything that eventually played out on the day of his conviction had already been exposed by me on November 5. Maybe we are only lucky that we fought a bit through the Free Nnamdi Kanu protest to have saved Nnamdi Kanu from the hangman's noose. They were going to sentence him to death. That was the plan. And you can check my Twitter and Facebook posts on November 5, because I was giving that information in advance. They also, as a result of that, got very upset that we had a protest in Abuja. They shot at us, tear gas, arrested his lawyers, myself, later, and took us to a court outside of, within Abuja, but, near Kuje, and sent us to prison for 4 days. After we were granted bail on a Friday, the judge who was supposed to sign off on our bail paper ran away. He didn't come back until Monday. They were already setting the agenda for Nnamdi Kanu's conviction, or whatever they were going to do. But when they realized that maybe this is not popular or not going to be popular, they kind of pulled back a bit, and they did the life imprisonment. And they have also realized that even the life imprisonment has not stopped his life or the life of what he stood for. Because it came at a time that, like I've always said, he prophetically predicted some of the things that are happening in Nigeria now. And when he was eventually convicted, those things are come full circle in terms of terrorism, the unchecked activities of the people you call terrorists or bandits who have been given preferential treatments in Nigeria over time. They always have the right. They can drive around in their convoys with vehicles seized from the Nigerian army. One of them wore a uniform of a police commissioner, an assistant police commissioner he killed. He wore his uniform to town. They were carrying their magazines and their heavy-duty weapons and ammunition and addressing press conferences. I insist that till date, the only against Nnamdi Kanu in this trial, the whole trial, was that he had a microphone and he had the radio transmitter and his underwear, both top and bottom, that he found in a hotel. Every other evidence they claimed was against him were things that were circumstantial. Oh, he said that the people should kill police, even when he was not in the country. Oh, he was the one who made NSAS to become what it is. But there are celebrities in Nigeria who claim they started NSAS. I started NSAS in Abuja. And I was one who gathered a lot of people that joined NSAS by calling them individuals, some of the celebrities. So if those ones are being celebrated for doing NSAS, why is Nnamdi Kanu being sent to prison for life? Just for speaking on the day of NSAS to say, oh, do this or whatever they said, he said. So everything they accuse him of are things that they had no evidence caused any problem, that they adduced caused. They even accuse him of killing Gulag while he was in detention. I know something about being in DSS detention. You have zero access to communication. Even if you smuggle something, and they have a way of monitoring you. So how could somebody like that be sentenced to death? And the terrorist from one of the Boko Haram commander was sentenced to 20 years in prison. That is why Nigeria is where it is today. Some people in our animal farm, some animals are superior to others. And until that is addressed, until the justice applies to everybody in Nigeria, you are not going to get peace without justice. That's what so many of us have been saying, whether you like to hear it or not. But I feel it has come full circle now, that even those who felt like they can bamboozle others by saying, oh yeah, he did this, he's a bad person, they are now dealing with the real bad people. Unfortunately though, those real bad people have...
Where be the Fulani himself, where from Niger come, from Chad. Confuse say una one can take Igbo people and Christian take play. Look I tell una something. Thunder go fire on fire on a generation, fire on our ancestors, fire on our great grandfather and people will send una, including that Tinubu, will be the president of this country, and the whole senators and the whole politicians. Make thunder. We no get location where Chukwu Okike go bring. Make it polish una. Wanna see truth. Una no dey keep truth. Wanna see truth. Una go hide them. Wanna see truth. Una no go allow them to be real. Look at Nnamdi Kanu. The man where they talk truth. Sending him to life imprisonment. No be him be the thing. But wanna watch out. Wanna go see the handwork on nature. All of our plan, jail that man. The God and the Mother Earth and the universe go make sure una go die. Una no go die alive. I may be supreme. I don't dey fear anybody. If una try, ash on na blood na water. If una do anyhow, una go see anyhow where they. Me, I no dey beg person to give me power. I no dey beg anybody. I'm ready, a dead man walking. Grandson of Satan. Demon in disguise. Try me. Make una try me. Make thunder. We no get location. Remove una head. This is the message we get to tell useless people waiting say then the judge. Even that judge himself